The Vikings were skilled seafarers. They sailed across vast distances. They traveled to different lands. They were fearless explorers. Their success at sea was due to their ships. These ships were called longships. Longships were fast and maneuverable. They could navigate rivers and open seas. They were essential for the Vikings' way of life. The Vikings' mastery of shipbuilding allowed them to explore new territories. They established trade routes. They raided and conquered. Their longships were key to their dominance. The Viking longship was a technological marvel. It was the result of centuries of shipbuilding knowledge. The Vikings' understanding of the sea was exceptional. Their longships were a testament to their ingenuity. These ships were not merely vessels of transport. They were symbols of Viking power and craftsmanship. They were objects of beauty and fear. They inspired awe in those who saw them. The longship's design was both practical and elegant. It was built for speed and maneuverability. It was also seaworthy and strong. It could withstand harsh conditions. The longship's speed was due to its unique design. It was long and narrow. This reduced drag in the water. It had a shallow draft. This allowed it to navigate shallow waters. The clinker-built hull was another key feature. In this method, planks of wood overlapped. This made the hull strong and flexible. It also made the ship lighter. The longship's sail was also important. It was made of wool or flax. It was large and square-shaped. It could catch the wind effectively. This propelled the ship forward. Section 4. Crafting the Longship, Materials and Mastery. The Vikings used the best materials for their longships. These ships were not just vessels, they were masterpieces of engineering and craftsmanship, designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the open sea and the rigors of battle. Oak was the preferred wood. It was strong and durable. The dense grain of oak made it resistant to rot and capable of withstanding the pressures of the ocean. The selection of the right oak trees was a meticulous process, often involving the most experienced shipbuilders. Pine and ash were also used. These woods were lighter than oak, making them ideal for specific parts of the ship where flexibility and weight reduction were crucial. Pine, with its straight grain, was often used for the ship's masts and spars, while ash, known for its elasticity, was used for the oars. The Vikings were skilled craftsmen. They used hand tools to shape the wood. These tools, passed down through generations, were designed for precision and efficiency. The process of shaping the wood required not only physical strength but also a deep understanding of the material's properties. They used iron nails and rivets to fasten the planks. These fasteners were crucial for the ship's structural integrity. The ironwork was often done by specialized blacksmiths who ensured that each nail and rivet was perfectly crafted to hold the planks securely. They used tarred wool to caulk the seams. This made the ship watertight. The tar, derived from pine resin, was applied to the wool, which was then pressed into the seams between the planks. This method was highly effective in preventing leaks and ensuring the ship's buoyancy. The construction of a longship was a complex process. It required skill, precision, and hard work. Each step, from selecting the wood to the final assembly, was performed with great care. The shipbuilders worked tirelessly, often in harsh conditions, to create a vessel that was both functional and beautiful. The finished product was a testament to the Vikings' craftsmanship. These longships were not only a means of transportation but also a symbol of their culture and ingenuity. Each ship told a story of the people who built it and the voyages it undertook, leaving a lasting legacy on the seas. Section 5. The Vikings at Sea Exploration and Raids. Longships allowed the Vikings to explore new lands. These ships were marvels of engineering, designed to be both fast and durable, capable of withstanding the harsh conditions of the open sea. The Vikings' mastery of shipbuilding and navigation enabled them to venture far beyond their Scandinavian homelands. They sailed to Iceland, Greenland, and even North America. Their voyages were not just random wanderings, they were calculated explorations driven by a desire for new resources and territories. The discovery of these lands opened up new opportunities for settlement and trade. They established settlements in these new lands. These settlements were often strategically located to take advantage of local resources and trade routes. The Vikings brought their culture, traditions, and way of life to these new territories, creating thriving communities that would endure for generations. They traded with the local populations. Trade was a vital part of Viking society, and they exchanged goods such as furs, amber, and iron for silver, spices, and other valuable items. This trade network extended across Europe and into Asia, making the Vikings key players in the global economy of their time. The longships were also used for raids. These raids were swift and brutal, often catching their targets by surprise. The Vikings' reputation as fearsome warriors was well earned, and their raids struck fear into the hearts of coastal communities across Europe. The Vikings were fearsome warriors. Their combat skills were honed through constant practice and real-world experience. They were known for their ferocity in battle, their strategic use of terrain, and their ability to adapt to different combat situations. They raided coastal settlements across Europe. These raids were not just about plunder, they were also a means of asserting dominance and expanding their influence. The Vikings targeted monasteries, towns, and villages, taking valuable goods and captives. Their longships allowed them to strike quickly and escape with their plunder. The speed and agility of these ships made it difficult for their enemies to mount an effective defense or pursue them after a raid. The Vikings' success in raiding was due to the speed and maneuverability of their longships. These vessels could navigate shallow waters and narrow inlets, giving the Vikings access to areas that were otherwise difficult to reach. They could navigate rivers and inlets. This ability allowed them to penetrate deep into the heart of Europe, reaching targets that were far from the coast. Their knowledge of waterways and their skill in navigation were key factors in their raiding success. This allowed them to attack inland targets. The combination of their shipbuilding prowess, navigational skills, and warrior spirit made the Vikings one of the most formidable forces of their time. Their legacy of exploration, trade, and conquest continues to fascinate us to this day. Section 6. The Enduring Legacy of the Viking Longship. The Viking Longship is an iconic symbol of the Viking Age. It represents the Vikings' skill, courage, and spirit of adventure. It is a reminder of their impact on history. Today, replicas of Viking longships are still built and sailed. These ships are a testament to the enduring legacy of Viking shipbuilding. They also offer insights into Viking culture and technology. The Viking longship continues to fascinate people around the world. It is a symbol of exploration, adventure, and the indomitable human spirit. Section 7. Beyond the Horizon. The Viking longship is more than just a ship, it represents the spirit of adventure and the relentless pursuit of discovery that defined the Viking Age. These ships were marvels of engineering, designed to navigate the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic and beyond. They were not just vessels, they were lifelines, connecting distant lands and cultures. It is a symbol of human ingenuity and our desire to explore the unknown. The longship's sleek design and shallow draft allowed it to travel up rivers and across open seas, making it a versatile tool for exploration, trade, and warfare. The Vikings' mastery of shipbuilding enabled them to reach as far as North America, centuries before Columbus. It is a reminder that even with limited technology, we can achieve great things. The craftsmanship involved in building these ships was passed down through generations, a testament to the Vikings' dedication to their craft. Each longship was a work of art, with intricate carvings and robust construction that could withstand the harshest conditions. What other secrets do these ships hold? The stories of the men and women who sailed them, the battles fought, and the lands discovered are etched into the wood of these ancient vessels. Each longship has its own tale, waiting to be uncovered by historians and archaeologists. How did they influence shipbuilding techniques in other cultures? The Vikings' innovations in ship design had a profound impact on maritime technology across Europe. Their techniques were adopted and adapted by other cultures, leading to advancements in shipbuilding that would shape the course of history. The more we learn about these ships, the more we understand the Vikings and their impact on our world. Through careful study and reconstruction, we can glimpse into the past and appreciate the ingenuity and bravery of these seafaring people. Their legacy lives on in the ships they built and the stories they left behind. Like, comment, and subscribe to learn more about the fascinating world of the Vikings and their longships. Join us as we continue to explore the mysteries of these incredible vessels and the people who built them. Your support helps us bring more stories from the past to life.